Hi there, I'm Anita Makeover, and I'm Safonda Sailors, and I want to welcome you to Drag
Sound
Bible.
Productions, take 2.
Hi, I'm Anita Makeover, and today on Drag Bible Study, we're going to talk about book bans, in particular, the Book of Genesis and unexpected house guests. In this episode, we're going to talk about book bans. Here with us today is our special guest. Oh, book bands! Is that like boy bands? Is Justin Timberlake going to be on? Do you even know why books get banned? Moms for Liberty doesn't like them? Well, yes, but do you know the justifications that they use? They steam their glasses up? Those advocating a book ban complain typically that the book will contain sexually explicit content, graphic violence, disrespect for parents and family, exalts evil, lacks literary merit, is unsuitable for a particular age or group, or includes offensive language. Other complaints have been that the book is written by or deals with sexual orientation or gay issues, or brings up topics like slavery and issues that might make individuals feel uncomfortable. I could understand that reading about the horrific history and the inhumanity of slavery might make certain African American people very, very uncomfortable. But it's generally the white people who are objecting to reading about slavery. Oh. Well, the Bible should be fine. It's all about parents, family. There's that whole section that Jesus did called the Beatitudes. Beatitudes? 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 Be the crown. Anyway, there's no graphic violence. A crucifixion? But no sex, I remember. Right. And now, let's all sit down in front of the TV with our guest, Sister Larry Loquacious, who will explain it all for you. Hello. We're going to talk about family values today. And where better to start than the Bible? And where else in the Bible but the family of Lot, his delightful nuclear family, with himself, his wife, who was known to be a bit salty at times, his 2 unmarried, unnamed daughters, and his 3rd daughter, who was, is that like Tiffany Trump? Anyway, the story of Lot reminds us that we can judge a man not only by his actions, but also by the company he keeps, his family, and angels, and also all of his neighbors in Sodom and Gomorrah. Wait a minute. Shh. Our story opens with Genesis, chapter 19, Unexpected House Guests. Lot does all of the things one would expect of an excellent and gracious host. He feeds them and offers them lodging. Shh. And then, in verse 5, when his neighbors show up with torches and want to sodomize the angels, Lot is such an excellent host that he offers up his daughters instead. I don't remember the daughters part. I do remember my Sunday school teacher clearing his throat and turning very red and saying, "On to chapter 20. Shh. Okay, but there really wasn't any sex. Just an aborted attempt thanks to Lot and his daughters. Shh. Sorry. So God, being all-knowing, all-powerful, giving everyone free will and then punishing them for exercising it, devises a plan. Because Lot was kind enough to offer up his daughters to the rapists, he decides to spare Lot and his entire family, while the angels trash the neighborhood. Lot's family is advised, do not look, because that would be graphic violence. Exactly. But Lot's wife forgets she left the oven on. She runs back to turn it off, and is turned into a pillar of salt. You might say she was assaulted. Leave the writing to the writer. Shh, both of you. We are just getting to the juicy part. Sorry. Now, Lot, being a widower, goes to live in a mountain cave with his 2 daughters. It's not really clear what happened to the 3rd daughter. What was her name again? Tiffany? I don't know. Anyway, cave life poses some distinct problems, but the most pressing one to the daughters is progeny. So they're going to find a suspense. But there's no man around.
Exactly.
What are they going to do? But there were copious amounts of wine available, and they realized that since they couldn't find any other men, they needed to get their father drunk and have sex with him to make sure that the family line was perpetuated. And so, they got him wasted, did the deed, and had 2 sons. The end. Okay, so now I have a question. Well, what is it? Well, if books get banned for explicit sex, graphic violence, dishonoring your parents, not being age appropriate, or lacking literary merit, you forgot exalting evil. What evil? I guess that part about drugging and sexually assaulting your father went completely over your head? Oh. Anyway, to answer your question, the reason that more Christians don't call for banning the Bible in schools is they've never actually sat down and read it.